Hey guys, and welcome back. The Mario movie trailer's out today, and we're going to talk about it right now. So the trailer for the Untitled Mario movie is out today, and the internet is on fire over this thing. I don't know why I think this, but I feel like, and this is completely baseless in terms of like why I feel this way, but I just feel like most of the people that have anything to say about this movie are like adults. Like full-grown adults. It confounds me why so many adults are so invested in this movie. Not that I think that it's going to be bad or that I'm not interested, at least in what the movie's going to look like. But I guess it's just kind of an interesting thought for me. So the trailer opens with like these gobs of fire dropping down into this like Iceland, and Bowser appears, and it's like really badass, like surprisingly so, way more than I guess I would have anticipated that it would be. Really cool, I guess, just to see. The animation's gorgeous. What else? There are some penguins in this sort of like ice kingdom, and I love the throwback to Super Mario 64, just a nice little touch. Bits of humor here and there. Bowser seems really menacing. Yeah, Jack Black is a superstar. I think the perfect choice for this role. I think he'll bring a lot of energy and fun to the character. Bowser's after stars. I'm sure eventually Princess Peach as well. That's kind of the plot of every one of these Mario games. I'm not expecting a really deep narrative from this, and that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a kid's movie, and basically all that means is that the energy has to be frenetic enough, and the movie has to be moving interestingly enough to keep a kid's attention. And hopefully, adults that go to see this movie will be enchanted by the impressive visuals, the voice acting, etc. So then we move on to Mario. He's got an interesting character design. I like it. He's got a collared shirt. I don't know why I stuck on that, but for some reason I just focused in on this collared shirt that he has. I don't know if he ever wears a collared shirt in any of the video games. People have been waiting to hear Chris Pratt's take on the character's voice, and I'll just put it out there right now. I didn't hate it. I didn't even really dislike it. I thought it was fine, and maybe it has the potential to be good. I think I'm remaining optimistic about this because I have no reason to want it to be bad. I think a lot of the internet has already made up their mind about Chris Pratt's casting in this movie, and they're either disappointed by it or I think kind of just indifferent to it, which is my attitude. I think I'm indifferent to his casting. But like, I saw some reactions today on Reddit, and it seems like the internet is just absolutely dunking on Chris Pratt. Can someone explain this to me? Like, why do we hate Chris Pratt right now? I mean, I don't love Chris Pratt. He's not like a favorite actor of mine. I think he's fine as a performer, but I absolutely don't hate him. And I don't understand why it feels like he's just one of like the internet's most hated actors right now. Some of the comments I've seen on the internet and the memeing are just like, they're reaching like Morbius Jared Leto levels. And I guess I don't get it. Maybe I missed that internet moment, but if someone could explain to me like why we hate him so much, I would love to know, because frankly, I think he's good in most of the movies that he's in. He's kind of a boring action hero, but he's funny, and so I'm guessing it's supposed to be a funny movie. So why is this a bad casting choice, I wonder? Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. I like Keegan-Michael Key. I think he's really funny. I couldn't pick out like the flavor of his voice from this trailer, which was odd. I was like trying to hear it, but I didn't really get it. And even to a point, I felt the same way about Jack Black in Bowser. I was like, maybe I've just lost my ear for this, but I'm not hearing this actor. And that's cool. I feel like the actors are having a fun time with these characters and trying out different voices. So maybe that's it. Maybe that plays into why people are so disappointed with Chris Pratt's voice. My take on it ultimately is, I think he's doing something subtle. I don't know if he promised us the world when he said, oh, it's unlike anything we've heard in the Mario world before. We've kind of heard it before. If you remember the 90s movie, that Mario, God, who was that? I want to say Bob Hoskins. That Mario had like a Brooklyn accent, and I think it makes sense. So too he does in like the Mario cartoon from like the 80s. I think it's a solid choice. I wouldn't call it a bold choice, but like, let's be real. I mean, people are out there saying like, oh, this is disrespectful to Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario in the video games. We would have liked to see him in the role. Just like, really think for a second. Just like think about it. Imagine that voice, like the "It's me, Mario." Imagine that shit for the entire movie. It'd be so grating. Like I could not listen to. It appears that there's gonna be a bit of dialogue from Mario in this movie. I could not imagine a movie that's even like an hour and a half listening to that voice, doing speeches and whatever. Just too much. Anyway, the holistic takeaway from this trailer is I think it looks great. Illumination, the studio behind the animation for this movie, is doing, from what it looks like, a very good job. I love the art direction of the movie. It's very fun. Just from seeing some of the action, in the trailer that we've gotten so far, it looks like an energetic movie, and I can appreciate that because this is a movie for kids. I know there are a lot of angry adults on the internet who are just fixated on this movie, and that's fine. I'm still gonna see it myself, I'm sure. But just take it for what it is. I think that we've been blessed with video game movies in the last 10 years in a way that we've never been before. Detective Pikachu was an enjoyable time. I liked the Sonic movie, and I think I'll be adding this one to my list of video game movies that have come out recently that I enjoy. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for this, so please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like Chris Pratt's voice for this movie? Do you like the art direction for this movie? Are you excited for this movie? Are you gonna see this movie? And seriously, someone explain to me why Chris Pratt's so hated, because I don't understand it. I would love to know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and more film stuff to come.